So today we're going to be working on some rock sliders, and man, these are heavy. So what's up guys? So today we got some rock sliders for Jeffrey's 2019 Toyota Tacoma, and these rock sliders are made by Cali raised LED and they look really good. However, they are unpainted and unfinished, so we're gonna have to paint them up and prep them for paint. So that's gonna kind of suck. I wish we could just install it, but we got the unfinished product and we're just gonna use some bed liner and just paint it. I don't know if I'm gonna paint these first and see how the bed liner works. If the bed liner is kind of flat, then I might get some wrinkle black so we can use it on here, just so we have more of a grip when you step on it, because if the rhino liner is kind of smooth, then I don't want to use it on this step because it's just going to make it very slippery. So let's go ahead and prep it first. I'm going to take it outside right here and we're going to go ahead and degrease it, scuff it down with Scotch-Brite, and it should be good to go. And after that, I'm going to put it like this on this pallet that it came with because it doesn't sit on its own due to these bends. And then we're going to go ahead and paint it. And I'm gonna paint the top first, and then the bottom right here, it doesn't have to look pretty, so we're just gonna wait for this to dry. I'll lay it down like this and we'll just paint it so that it has something to protect it from rust. But should be good to go. Let me go ahead and drag these. These are pretty heavy, so I don't know if I'll be able to install it. I have my little pallet jack, and I think we could try to use that on top of some pallets to raise it up enough to maybe install it onto Jeffrey's truck. But let's go ahead and just start degreasing these and getting them ready for some paint. Alright, so I just sanded down both rails and used degreaser to wipe it down. But I'm gonna go ahead and hit them with some alcohol wipes again, because I'm pretty sure it still has some, right there you can see it, some black residue. So let me go ahead and wipe this down, and then we should be ready to start laying down some of the truck liners. Alright guys, just wiped it all down. It's nice and dry now. It should be good. And if you can see here, this is why you still wipe it down with some type of with alcohol or any type of degreaser again, because you're always going to have some type of dirt if you don't double check it, even if you wash it. So it should be good to go now. My battery's dying. I think it's time to get a really nice camera, because this GoPro is just doesn't last long and it's kind of annoying to record a lot just because it dies so fast. And then now I think the battery is not really holding a charge, but maybe I'll be getting a new camera soon, and it'll probably be better for the channel anyway, have some higher quality videos for you guys. But yeah, let's go ahead and paint this and we'll see how it looks like. So it's gonna go until the battery dies and then charge it up and then show you guys afterwards. All right guys, it's looking really good. I had to go buy some more paint because I ran out. And when you paint something and you think you have enough, go ahead and just buy double the amount you have, because usually you need more. But here it is, and it's looking so good. Look at that. So this rhino liner is actually really nice. It's real fine and tight. So, but I got some Wrinkle Plus high heat for the steps right here, because I want it to look more wrinkled, to have more of a grip for when you step on it, so you don't slip, because this is pretty smooth. I don't think it'll be as grippy as I want it to be. So it's gonna look real good too, to have this wrinkled one, and then we'll have this smoother. But yeah, it's looking really good. I had to buy another type of liner because we ran out and they didn't have the brand. I actually like the, I had to buy a duplicolor one. This one's okay. I feel like it's not as nice as the Rust-Oleum one. I like that one a lot more, but it still came out okay, and you can't really tell where I sprayed it. so it should be good. But we're gonna go ahead and use this Wrinkle Plus and do it on the top. The bottom I use the Rhino liner because you're not gonna see it and it doesn't really matter. So here it is right here. I don't know if you can see that, but sorry, the lighting's not that great. But we'll go ahead and do this onto here, and then we'll see how it looks like afterwards. So see you guys in a sec.
A few moments later.
All right, guys, it looks so good. Waiting for the wrinkle black to dry. I closed the door because you don't want it to dry too fast, or else it's gonna dry kind of flat. So you want it to just dry on its own pace. It does have to be nice and warm though, so it's kind of weird. Like, it has to dry fast, but not so fast where it just dries flat. But it's starting to wrinkle up already, and I'm excited to see how it's gonna look and how it's gonna turn out. But it's looking real good. The bars are looking amazing. Can't wait for this to come out, and then we'll go ahead and install it. And I'm gonna put these onto the bars first, and then we'll go ahead and just drive the truck up and then try to just use the pallet jack to do it. But man, really excited. It's looking really good, and I'm loving this space too. I wish I had a big space like this to work on the cars. I could leave the cars outside, but they're just too nice to be putting outside. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I finish my projects. I think we're gonna have to figure something out. Maybe make a covering here just so they don't get so dusty and hit by the sun. But we need some more space. Hopefully we could find something. Hopefully we could do something to be able to store the cars a little better. And I don't like them outside because a lot of mice and rats get in. But anyways, this is looking real good. So we'll go ahead and check back in around 30 minutes to an hour. I'm gonna just wait for paint to dry, and then we'll go ahead and try to install it. I think we'll have enough time to do it today, and we should be able to finish. We still have about two and a half hours of daylight, and that should be more than enough time to get everything installed. So this stuff dries pretty fast. It's already almost fully dry. I could touch it already. It's not fully cured yet, so I don't know if I should wait until tomorrow, but I think I could get it done by today, and then we'll just let it fully cure by tomorrow all day. So should be good. But yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in a minute. All right, guys, everything is starting to just fully dry, and here it is right here, and it looks so good. So it's starting to wrinkle out real nice. Some spots are still starting to just dry up, like the edges there, but everything is nice and wrinkled now. And then this is nice and smooth. Everything looks good. So now I just gotta prep the truck, take off a bunch of bolts and brackets and everything to get it ready to put this on. I'm not gonna really show it because Cali already has an amazing video on how to install this. So I'm going to just put that link in the description below, and then you guys can check it out there. And then I'm just gonna install it so you guys can kind of just see, because I am running out of daylight, and I just want to get this done by today. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take everything off and do it real quick, and then you guys can see it once it's installed. But I'm really excited about this. I think it's gonna look amazing once it's on, and it's gonna be sick. So yeah, I'll actually show you guys once I'm done. Okay, so the only thing that Cali Rays doesn't show you guys is to install it yourself. So I'm actually gonna show you guys that. And I know not everybody has a pallet jack at home, but I think you could use something else, just like a regular floor jack and maybe some 2x4s or something. But it should be good. But we're gonna try this out, and hopefully it works though. I haven't even tried it yet, so this should work. And then all you have to do is put that one little bolt on, and you should be good. So if you don't have anybody to help you out, you could get a pallet jack. I think they even sell them at Harbor Freight too, so you could get those there. But yeah, we're gonna use this today to try to install the sliders on my own. So I'm gonna put the camera here, and then we're gonna go ahead and try it out. so you guys can see it doesn't go high enough, not at all. So I think I'm gonna have to use something else, and I'm gonna stack something on top of here, and then we could try to use it to mount. It's probably only like 12 inches or so, so I have 2 pallets that I'll probably put on here, and then we'll see if that will work. So let me go ahead and grab the 2 pallets, and then we'll come back and try it again. Okay, got it on the pallets, and I think it should be high enough now. So let's go ahead and try it. It looks like that's working, so that should be all that I need to show. It's kind of hard, so I don't know how you would do it by yourself too, but I'm lucky I have this pallet jack as well as some pallets. But if you have the same thing at home, you should be able to do the same thing on your own. So it's working out pretty good, so go ahead and just finish up. I think I only have like 40 minutes left, so I want to at least do this one side tonight, and then tomorrow maybe Jeff, once he gets back from San Diego, he could come and help me do the other side, which will be really fast. So should be good to go. But yeah, let me go ahead and just finish up, and then I'll update you after I'm done. All right guys, it's a brand new day. Of course I didn't finish, but there's some issues that I ran into, and I think it's because Cali Race makes it for so many generations of this truck, and so there's different mounting points that doesn't work for this specific truck, and there's some things that I have to use and I can't use. So some of the things are right here. We can't use this original bolt here because there's no bracket for it. There's these two right here that line up, so I don't know if I'm supposed to use a plate as well, so a plate as well, or I just mount it like this. There are these bolts here, so I think I could use these, and then for the most part all you really use is these squash brackets here that kind of just squash together here, and then you have this plate right here which they tell you to put in first, and then it's kind of hard to get out. But I think if I could use a magnet, which I don't know, I don't know if that will work as well. So we'll figure something out, but so I'm gonna try to use a magnet for that piece to pull up, and then you just put, okay, so you're just gonna have to figure out how to put this plate up here to bolt it. I know you could put like a screwdriver in the back, but it was getting kind of annoying, so I'm gonna try to put a magnet here and have the plate be able to stay there, and then I think it should be good after that. Other than that, you just mainly use these brackets. So pull back up, and And then you had to use, get the box. And then you have to use this piece right here, and it goes on the inside right here, and that's where those two bolts are. So they go inside the frame rail, and it just sits like that, and then you use those and you just bolt it in. So it has little brackets here that you put in, which is those right there, this thing right here, the silver one. But overall pretty easy to install. There are just some things that are kind of weird, but other than that, it's pretty easy and pretty straightforward. So, and then I'll wait till Jeff comes and we could do the other side. So he's coming back today, and then we'll just do it today when he gets here. But I'm gonna try to finish at least this side so we could get a look at how it looks like, and then I'll just end the video there, and then you guys kind of get to see how it is. This side is actually the hardest, the driver's side, because there's more stuff to remove and put back on once you're done, like the wire harness and stuff. And the passenger side is really easy. There's not really much to do. You just do the same thing here, and then that's pretty much it. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. I finally finished this side. Everything is bolted down really good, and it looks so badass. So here it is, and oh my goodness, man, it looks good. That thing looks sick. So I really like how it's more grippy here, as you can see. The flag is blocking it. And then it's nice and smooth right here. The rhino liner should hold on pretty good. And there's the lighting there. So it's nice and clean. And then looks really good. Here we go. Ah, this flag is like blocking my light. But here it is. And let's give it a test. Oh. So it's pretty good, and eventually this stuff is gonna wear off, rub off. It's already kind of doing that, but the good thing about wrinkle black and rhino liners, you could just go ahead and spray it right back on, and it'll look like you really didn't do much to it. So that's the good thing about just doing it. And it's not as great as powder coating, but it gets the job done, and it's eventually gonna get scratched up anyway. So with this stuff, you don't really care if it looks too pretty or not, because it's always gonna get beat up. But it looks so freaking good. So I'll come back and do the other side later. I'm gonna go to a car thing, and that's gonna be on another vlog. So I'm actually upload that video first, and then I'll upload this one afterwards, because I kind of want to put out that video. But yeah, looks really good. And let me start some cinematics for you guys to kind of see a better view and close up of it. So there you have it, guys. It looks so good. Jeffrey has some new wheels that he has already, and he's just waiting for tires now. and it's gonna look so freaking badass. This truck is gonna be sick. Still have to do like a 3-inch lift kit, which is gonna look real good too. I need to do that for my truck as well. I don't know what kind of suspension I'm gonna get. I might not get something too crazy just because it's more of a daily driver than an off-roader. I do want to get something that I could just take off-road and beat the hell out of it. I think that would be really fun. I was thinking of like a Suzuki Samurai, but then again, that's going to be more of a collector's car for me, so I don't really want to beat that up. Maybe something just cheap and fun, even something unibody, because it doesn't really matter, and just take out there and just have a fun time. With these trucks, I'm still making payments, so I don't really want to beat it up yet. And but yeah, so this is looking real good. Can't wait for the wheels to get on there, and it's gonna be really sick. So I think Jeffrey might put the tires on. He'll bring it here and we'll install the wheels next time. But man, it looks so freaking good. I think Jeffrey might go with the iBox as well. Those are gonna be really good. We have it on my dad's truck, and it lifts it up really nice, and it's gonna look real good. But we'll see how big his wheels are. I think he's gonna run 33s as well, so he might need something better than iBox wants to do a little higher. Do a 3-inch lift kit, and he's gonna need those upper control arms, which I'm gonna need the same thing. But yeah, enough talking. It's so freaking badass. We can't wait to take these out. We really want to just do overlanding and stuff, nothing too crazy, and just go camping and just have a good time out there in nature. So I think that'll be good. That's more of our style, not really rock climbing or anything. I don't really have the balls to do that, but I do want to get out there and just have some fun. And who knows, right? Everybody progresses to eventually rock climbing, but maybe we'll do that later. But for now, this thing looks so freaking good. I hope you guys like it. It looks sick. Let's another look at it. And yeah, so I'm gonna end the vlog there, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that. It's really cool to work on these trucks. They're freaking more expensive, actually, I feel, than project cars like this, because they cost so much stuff and nothing really gets and you don't really see a lot of progress once you do it. It's so expensive for so little. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later. Peace.